Hmm. Okay. It's 5:50 a.m. Um, had a dream where I was Klaus, Sunny, and Violet, and we're on the run from Count Olaf, and I think there was like a guardian, and like where we were running off to was like a house. We get to a house, and the guardian was like, quick throw over this blueberry bush in the backyard real quick. And Klaus was like, no, man, like, that's, I don't know, we can't just throw it over the backyard in the corner. And the guardian was like, no, like, it's okay, like, we're in a rush, like, we'll go into the backyard later and move it into a more open space so it's cooler, like, trust me. And they're like, yeah, alright. And they're at the house, and then that's over with. And it's just like, okay, well, there's blueberries in the backyard. Okay, cool. And then I don't know what happens to that guardian, but then Klaus, Violet, Sunny. Honestly, more like Klaus and Violet. I don't remember Sunny in the dream, to be honest. I just, they're a trio, so um, they're out the front, and they're looking in the distance where there's like a storm, kind of like lightning or snow. And eventually they realize that Klaus has the ability to make the lightning strike like this pole just by like concentrating hard enough. And so as he practiced, realized that a ton of it could show up. But then, and they were like, we could use this to take down Count Olaf. And they're like, yeah, then we could be safe. But then, after a while, they realized it was actually more like a weird simulation. So, like, with movement, the lightning would come down faster. And so it was like, oh, cool. But then, after they thought they had figured out that's how they bring down lightning and stuff, Klaus went inside. But then, when Violet was, like, moving and seeing, like, in the sky stuff come down, instead of lightning, it was just visions. And the visions were like a repeated scene. Like if you like fast forward a VCR movie, and then or just a movie, and gets to the end, and then it starts all over. I don't remember what all the vision scenes were, but yeah, it was kind of creepy. So yeah, it went from being like a good thing, like, oh, we can stop Count off, to like ah shit, this is just like a screen projection you put in the sky. Like, yeah. And then for some reason, they need to go to town to get, I think, lime and like lime juice, something like that. But the dream shifted at this point, and it was me, Devin and Caden, they needed to get that. And don't remember for who. Either the Guardian or Count Olaf or something. But yeah, it becomes like the daytime. Or no, it's still nighttime. And Devin is like, yeah, we'll go get it. But let's go outside and like, I don't know, hang out and smoke or something. And I was just like, this sounds dangerous. Like, we're not in a safe situation technically. And then, and then I basically stayed inside as they all left. I guess Devin and Caden. And so eventually it's morning. I think there was like some scenes and stuff in between, but I don't remember anyways. So it's morning. And then I don't remember if the stuff regarding my mom happens at the end of the dream or right now. So I'll just say it now. So it was like, oh yeah. Because at this part, Andrew shows up in the house. And then our mom was like talking about like, if only I wasn't so sick. It's because I'm sick that I'm getting sicker. And me and Andrew was actually backing me up. I was like, no, it's definitely your life choices. And our mom was like, what? We were like, yeah, you don't know how to make choices for yourself. That's why things are getting worse. It's not because you're just miraculously born that way or whatever. It's like, yes, you have legitimate things, but your continuous choices brought you on this path. And Andrew was like nodding in agreement. And my mom was just like not having it. And then in the morning, I was like, okay, time to go get the lime juice and the whatever. And Kaden, and I think now it's Cheyenne, our cousin Cheyenne Tran, or it's still Devin. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go find food. You guys can go find like a grocery store that has those things. So I go to a place and it's like a pho restaurant. And it's like freaking delicious, man. It's like absolutely amazing. Yeah. And the restaurant I go to is pho. So I eat pho. And I'm looking for Caden and Devin or Caden Cheyenne. And my dad shows up and talks to Caden on the phone. And Caden says where he is, and we realize it's like a 10-second walk from the pho place. I don't remember who we're with. It was like me, my dad, and somebody. Yeah, and then we go to the other restaurant. That's where Caden is and stuff. And he calls us back there. It felt positive. And for some reason, his food was in a cup. Like that essential oils cup that I have on the table over there. Or that plastic cup, you know. It's not like technically an essential oil cup, but like, you know, it's got water and essential oil in it right now. That type of cup. And then he was like eating out of it. Like I can picture right now like a cute spork plastic and like maybe some sort of Vietnamese dessert in it. But maybe it's just rice, I don't even know. And that's all I remember. That's my dream. Yay.